Stop old person smell instantly. Dr. David reveals the 5-second hygiene habit 99% miss. Hello aunts, uncles, and friends who are watching the program. I am Geriatrician David. Today, we will embark on a journey deep into a topic that is both sensitive and important, yet rarely discussed frankly on health forums. It is the story of body odor as we enter our golden years. Before starting the in-depth conversation, I have a small request. If you find this medical knowledge on geriatrics necessary for your life and your loved ones, please press the subscribe button and the bell icon. Your support not only helps the channel grow, but is also a way for us to build a community of seniors who live healthy, confident, and dignified lives. And do not forget to leave a greeting "Hello Dr. David" in the comments section so I know you are here with me. The secret of Nonenal. Why soap alone is not enough. Many of my patients often wonder, "Doctor, I bathe twice a day and use fragrant soap, so why is there still a strange smell on my pillow when I wake up? And why do clothes I just wore for a few hours smell stale?" Aunts and uncles, it is not because you are lazy with hygiene. From a medical perspective, after age 40, and especially after 60, the chemistry of our skin changes completely. The body begins to produce a compound scientifically known as Nonenal. What is the compound Nonenal? As we age, the skin's natural antioxidant capacity decreases. Unsaturated fatty acids on the skin's surface are oxidized by bacteria and air, creating Nonenal. What is special is that this compound is not water-soluble. That is why when you bathe with warm water or ordinary soap, you sometimes only remove the outer layer of sweat, but the root of the scent, the oxidized Nonenal oil, still clings to the skin like a thin layer of wax. It permeates fabrics, bed sheets, and creates what people often call the smell of time. But the good news is, Nonenal does not appear evenly over the entire body. It concentrates in the dark zones, places that 99% of us often overlook while standing under the shower. Position number 1. Behind the ears, the silent oil trap. There is a spot that I bet many of us only glance over when washing our faces or hair. The area behind the ears and the fold where the earlobe meets the skull. Why is this an odor nest? Behind the ear is home to many sebaceous glands. In young people, the oil is secreted and washes away. But in older adults, this oil is thicker and stickier. Due to biological structure, this is a windless area with no air circulation, causing sweat and sebum to mix, ferment, and create a sour, waxy smell like old wax. For those of you who regularly wear glasses or hearing aids, the problem is even more serious. The frames and ear tips of hearing aids stay in direct contact with the skin all day long. They trap sweat and dead skin cells, becoming a medium for bacteria to multiply. If you only wash your ears without wiping your glasses frames, the bacteria are immediately redistributed onto the clean skin the moment you put your glasses back on. Robert, a patient of mine, always complained that his pillowcase smelled even though his wife washed it thoroughly with fabric softener. He felt self-conscious, thinking he smelled because he was old. When I checked, the skin behind his ears had a thin layer of pale yellow oil scale. I showed him how to clean it properly for just 5 seconds a day. Only a week later, he called to brag. "David, my pillow smells fresh now." Medical standard cleaning method. Do not just use water. Use your index finger. Rub a bit of mild soap for sensitive skin. Get into the crease behind the ear and rub in a circle. The key point: clean the skin where the ear connects to the skull. Clean accessories. Every night, use a cotton pad dampened with alcohol or warm water to wipe clean your glasses frames and hearing aids. Position number 2. The nape and neck, the forgotten sweat zone. If the area behind the ears is an oil trap, the nape is a warehouse of dead skin cells. The nape is the intersection between the hair and the back. When you wash your hair, soapy water often runs down the nape, but we rarely reach back to scrub it thoroughly. Furthermore, the skin on the neck and nape after age 60 begins to thin, and tiny wrinkles appear more frequently. These very wrinkles are the ideal shelter for the mixture of dead skin cells, excess shampoo, and sweat. The keratin layer here accumulates over time to form a super thin layer of grime that is hard to see with the naked eye but emits a characteristic strong odor when it meets body heat. Men will surely find this familiar. Shirt collars always have a yellow or grayish-black stain that even bleach can hardly clean. This is the result of Nonenal oil from the nape soaking into the fabric fibers. This scent does not completely disappear after washing, and when you wear it again, the warmth from your body reactivates that smell immediately. Linda, a very elegant woman, always used expensive perfume but felt her neck was always sticky and had a strange smell at the end of the day. She thought it was due to night sweats. When she came for an examination, I saw the skin on her nape was darkened due to long-term accumulation of dead cells. I advised her to use a soft cotton towel to massage the nape area every time she bathed. After 1 month, not only did the odor disappear, but her neck skin also brightened, making her look several years younger. Circular massage. While bathing, tilt your head slightly forward. Use a damp towel to gently rub the nape in a circular motion for 30 seconds. This helps remove the keratin layer and stimulates blood circulation to the brain better. Dry completely. Bacteria absolutely love moisture. After bathing, ensure the nape area is completely dry before putting on a collared shirt. Dear aunts and uncles, taking care of these two positions behind the ears and the nape does not take more than 1 minute a day, but the value it brings is priceless. It is the confidence when standing near grandchildren, the feeling of relief when smelling freshness on your own body. Cleanliness in old age is not just hygiene, it is dignity. We age in years, but our soul and style can always stay fresh if we know how to care for them properly. Position number 3. Under the breasts and body folds, the dark zone of moisture. This is an issue that many people are often shy to mention. Aunts and uncles, as we age, the skin loses its natural elasticity. Gravity and weight changes create folds on the body, under the breasts for women, or the abdomen and chest area for men. Why is this a disease nest and an odor nest? Medicine calls the inflammation in these folds intertrigo. This is a dark, warm, and always moist area because sweat cannot evaporate. This is the paradise for bacteria and yeast, candida, to grow. The scent emitted from here is not like regular sweat. It has a sour, pungent, and slightly acrid smell. Many people use strong perfume to spray on their chest hoping to mask the smell. But alas, when perfume mixes with the yeast smell under the fold, the result is an even more unpleasant mixture of odors. Carol is a grandmother who loves her grandchildren very much. But for a while, she suddenly became distant, hesitant to hug her grandchildren. When she came to see me, she burst into tears and said, "Dr. David, I feel like I have a smell like spoiled milk coming from under my breasts. I am afraid the children will smell it and not want to be near their grandmother anymore." After the examination, I saw the skin under her breasts was bright red and starting to show signs of mild ulceration. I told her, "Carol, this is a medical issue, not because of poor hygiene. We just need to change how we dry the skin, and everything will be fine." Expert solution. Absolute dryness strategy. Gentle hygiene. When bathing, do not use high alkaline soap. Use a mild body wash or physiological saline. Use your hand to gently lift the skin fold. Clean with your palm, and avoid using body sponges that are too coarse as they cause scratching. The hair dryer tip. This is a secret I always share with patients. After bathing, using a towel often cannot completely dry the deep skin crevices. Use a hair dryer on the cool setting, blowing gently into the folds for about 1 to 2 minutes. Once the skin is completely dry, bacteria will no longer have an environment to live. Use cornstarch. Instead of talcum powders, which are sometimes controversial, you can use a bit of dry food-grade cornstarch. It absorbs moisture extremely well and keeps the skin smooth, reducing friction when you move. Position number 4. Between the toes and the soles of the feet, the silent odor zone. The final position on today's list is at the furthest part of the body, but it is the place that carries all the weight and the most difficult hygiene issues. The feet. Why do feet have a stronger odor in old age? After age 60, blood circulation to the furthest limbs begins to weaken. The skin of the feet becomes drier on the surface but easily accumulates sweat between the toes because we often wear shoes or socks all day. Especially in the elderly, toes tend to curl or sit closer together, creating very small gaps. Bacteria eat dead cells on the soles of the feet, secrete organic acids, and create a strong foul smell. If you have diabetes, this is no longer just about scent, but a matter of life and death. A small crack between the toes caused by fungus can lead to serious infection. Harold, a veteran, was very serious but had a problem with his indoor slippers. His daughter complained that every time he took off his shoes, the scent spread across the living room. Harold felt very self-conscious and thought it was a law of nature. I guided him through a medical standard foot care routine. After 2 weeks, not only did the odor disappear, but he said in surprise, "Doctor, I feel my feet are lighter and less numb." That is because when we care for the skin of our feet, we also stimulate the nerve endings and blood vessels there. Foot care routine from Dr. David. Safety first. Do not try to bend down while standing in the bathroom, as it is very easy to slip and fall. Sit on a sturdy plastic chair or a specialized shower chair. Scrub the gaps. Use a thin towel, threading it through each toe gap like polishing shoes. This is where 80% of foot odor is concentrated. Dry thoroughly. Just like the chest area, the gaps between toes must be dried very well. If necessary, use a paper tissue to absorb all water in each gap. Choose smart socks. Throw away synthetic fiber nylon socks. They do not absorb and make your feet stifle. Use 100% cotton or bamboo fiber socks and change them every day, even if you feel they are still clean. Dear aunts and uncles, we have traveled from behind the ears, down the nape, through the body folds, and stopped at the toe gaps. Aging is not a process of withering away. It is like an old book. Although the pages may be a bit yellow, the content inside is extremely valuable. Body odor does not define who you are. It is only a medical signal reporting that the body needs to be cared for in a new, more delicate and understanding way. When you perform the hygiene steps I have guided, you are not just removing Nonenal or bacteria. You are restoring confidence in communication, protecting skin health from inflammation, and showing respect for yourself and those around you. I am very happy that you have patiently followed until this very moment. That proves you are wonderful people, always desiring to live healthily and beautifully. If you have watched to these final words, please perform 3 small but meaningful actions for me. Comment number 4. Please type this number in the comments section so I know you have completed today's lesson. I will take the time to congratulate each of you. Share. Please send this video to your elderly friends, to senior groups, or share it on your personal Facebook. Let us together erase the stigma of old person smell. What topic do you want me to talk about next? Sleep, joint pain, or the diet for diabetics? Your opinions are my commands. Once again, if any of you were so busy listening that you forgot to press subscribe, please press it now. And remember to click the bell so you do not miss next week's conversation with Dr. David. Goodbye, aunts and uncles. Wish everyone always stays fresh, confident, stands tall with a radiant smile, and the mindset of a person who masters their life. See you in the next video. I am Dr. David.